Hi everyone, I'm today going to be sharing with you how to use Filmora 10 for your YouTube videos. Now I'm recording this on my new Canon M50 camera and it is streaming into Zoom. Now I'm doing it that way because I haven't got time at the minute to really study how to use the screen recording element of Filmora, because you can use it and it looks really good, but let's just stick with what I know at the minute. And this is what I'm about. I'm about keeping things simple, quick and direct. So if you do want to subscribe, please do so, because there's going to be lots more videos coming up on how you can use every sort of YouTube aspect and gadgets and stuff to run your home business. And as I said, if I can do it, anybody can do it. So let's get stuck into the video today on Filmora. This is recording now on my crappy webcam, and I usually do use a C920, because if you've got a crap quality image, nobody's going to watch your video. So invest 65 quid in a C920 webcam. It's brilliant, it does the job. I've had mine for years. Or just a good phone, just a good an image on a phone, because that's what people want to see. They don't want to see blurry Sharon. They probably don't even want to listen to blurry Sharon. So that's absolutely awful. So let me now plug in my Canon, and it's actually limited. What am I going to do with the device? So let's go to my video. Ooh. And then let's have a little look. So I've already put all my drivers in, and it's so simple on the Canon website to connect your M50 and make it into a webcam. It really is. So now I'm going to select that. And there we go. So now I am looking at my camera that I've got sat on a tripod with my ring light behind it. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, as they say. And now I am looking very much more professional and hopefully watchable on my Zoom. So, right, so what am I going to do now? I'm going to do a screen share. Right, we are now in the back end of Filmora 10, and this is what you are going to see. We're going to concentrate on this blue green clicker board, and this is where we're going to add our video. You can also import it from the top tab where it says File, import media files, but it's a long way to do it. So we'll just stick with this one. Also, what you're going to see on this screen as well, I'll quickly show you, is the back arrow, which means undo. So you can't go wrong with this. You just have to undo the delete button and this red click button with the scissors. This is what we're going to use. So you're going to be doing a lot of playing, rewinding, undoing and clipping. And as I say, you can't go wrong with Filmora. Right, so all I need to do now is import videos. So let's click that. I'm going to go and grab it from here. So I've got a couple of things I need to add to this video. So I want my introduction, need that one on, and that's where I'm going to do my subscribe. I also need to add on the bad image of an inbuilt webcam. Then I want to add in my end card and my subscribe icon as well. So that's going to come into the whole video too. Now, once you've got all the bits that you need in, the only thing that I am going to add on it that you're not going to see now is this clip, because I need this to come in to do it and put it all together. So you're going to see all that when you watch this video. Right, so we're going to click on the first one and we're going to drop it into the section we want it. And it only goes into this section. We're going to keep project settings because this is what it's all recorded in. We're going to grab the second video and we're just going to drop it right at the very end of that one, because it's going to all go into one. Then we need to click this grey button on the bottom, the little slide bar, slide it right to the end, and we're going to drop our end card on. And I made this end card, I'm just don't want it to play, that's okay. I made this end card in Placeit, and that's a monthly subscription, but it does lots of mock-ups for books and t-shirts. It does lots of YouTube stuff, and it's a brilliant little tool to have, and you can add all sorts to it. I also invested £1.60, I think, so it was a big spend on Etsy, and I got this subscribe. So this I'm going to drop in about here, and you'll see what that looks like in a minute when it all comes together. And I say, if I can do this, anybody can do this, honestly. That's it. That's as hard as it really gets now. You've imported your files, you've dropped them into the timeline. Now we're going to edit them. So on the top right, you're going to see a black screen. This is going to be populated by what you are going to play. And you can see, you can take it back a bit, cut, you can take it forward a bit, cut. And that's what we're going to be doing. Right, so let's click play. And you can see on this bottom, actually, where the audio track is, if the little hand icon should appear. Let me just, there it is. And you can higher or lower your volume as well. So that's what that does. Now, where there's no audio, that's where I really need to cut this clip. And it always is at the start and the end of one usually. So let's just click play. And you're going to be pausing it and deleting. Let's have a little look. Right, so I need to get this red button, the red scissors. I'm going to drag it back a bit to where the audio comes in. So let's just say there. And I'm going to click on the scissors. I'm going to tap into that box before. That's the bit I don't want. And I'm going to tap delete on my laptop. Or you could have hit the dustbin icon button on Filmora. And let's click play. That's good for me. So then we're going to fast forward it to the end. Where that, let's just say about there. Let's click play. There we go. We'll pause it. I'm going to click the scissors. And I'm going to delete that bit. And then it's going to, let's click play. And that's fine because we know I'm going to transition into that anyway. Now we can go right to the end again. Well, we don't, because I need to cut all, there's quite a lot of stuff on here that I don't even know what I'm talking about, to be honest. I don't even know why it's on. So like on here, let's go back because that's where I changed it to the webcam. And I wrote down it was on 1.28. So let's just tap it on here. There, that was it. That was the bit there. So I need to cut all this out. Let's just take it back. Let's just double check. Right, okay. So now I click my scissors and all this section can come out. And then I'm going to import this bit into that bit. And then it'll all be one. So let's go back. And we need to now go and look at that subscribe button. So let's have a little look. There we go. So I need to move this over there. Probably just a little bit before. Let's see. Let's take it back a bit. Play it. There, yeah. That's okay. Right, so when you do get anything like this, we need to right click in that box and I need to now say add animation because I need to add the animation element to it. So I'm going to drag this and we need to get rid of that green screen too. Make it a little bit bigger. So then we can actually go into that box again, right click. And we are going to, let's see, we've done that add animation. And we need to put the snap, green screen. Okay, there we go, because we've got rid of the green screen now. So let's go back a little bit and you can see what anybody else will see. Let's move that, let's hit play. Okay, so I like it, but I need it a little bit bigger. So let's pause that. Click on the box again. Let's take it back to there. Let's make that a bit bigger. There we go. Move it over there a little bit. Right, let's see how that looks. There, I'm quite happy with that now. And that's it. So let's pause it so you don't want to hear me all the time. And this is all you're going to do now is you're just going to go over what you've done and you're going to trim out bits you don't want just by simply moving this red cursor bar thing to wherever you want it to and hitting on the scissors. Or if you actually tap on the box, you can drag this as well. So you can drag that, move that, and you can tap in the box to delete it too. So that's it. I hope you found that a little bit more understandable as really how simple Filmora can be. You just need to take your time, have a little bit of a think, and just keep using that. You know, if you mess up, just do the undo. You can't go wrong with it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop in this element to it, put it all together, and you will be able to watch it on the other side. Now, what you also need to remember as well is power can go, you can have, you know, signals can go. So make sure you've already saved your project as well. Now, to save your project, you're going to go to File, Save Project As, and I've called this Filmora Demo. And you just save it, and then that'll save to your computer. But then before you export it, you need to render it. So you're going to go to File, you're going to click Render Preview, and then that's going to make sure that the final look of it's all smooth. And then once you've done all that, so you've got to save it, you're going to render it, you're going to export it. And this is where you can save it to wherever you want to save it on your computer, and then you can upload it to YouTube. So you want to save it in MP4. You want to, that's the file name I've gave it. I'm going to save it to a special folder I've called YouTube. The resolution is 1920 by 1080, so you can change that here as well if you want to. The frame size is 25 frames per second, sorry, and it's 10 minutes 33, and that's it. It's got all the information on there. I don't need to do anything because Filmora has done it for me, and then all I need to do is click export. And that's it. It's now going to convert it all. Now, also what I will say on this bit as well is if you have the free Filmora version, you will get a watermark on it. So you can do all this for free, but you will have the watermark on it. If you want to get rid of that watermark, you can either pay the annual fee or the lifetime fee. And I've paid the lifetime, and I think it was about £70. And I think the annual was about 50. So it's up to you. If you're going to do a lot of editing, then I would highly, personally recommend you do invest in upgrading and getting rid of that watermark. Anyway, all that being said, I hope you've found this tutorial a little bit helpful in how really it's just about clicking and dragging videos into Filmora, and good luck with your videos, and don't forget to subscribe.